100 people who are doing this. Do you really believe the numbers involved are that few? Because you're an educated man, you're a well-informed man, and statements like these make you wonder if you really know what's going on.
I know exactly what's going on in Libya. I know every single aspect of this issue. Again, I'm going to tell you, there is a big difference. Most of the people now, okay, in Benghazi, we receive thousands of calls. For example, Benghazi, people asking us, you have to come and fix the city of Benghazi. It's a chaos. Everybody is armed. Young people shooting in the air. Crimes everywhere. Please, we want peace and order. Even the people they forget about, nobody is talking about constitution. Nobody is talking about no freedom. Now people are talking about they want peace and order. They want their kids to go to school back. They want to go to work. No, the situation is very miserable there. But foreigners like you, they come here, yeah, constitution, democracy. Yeah, of course we want this. I said this many times, years ago. But now, in some areas, people are not talking about this. People, they want to eat, they want to drink, they want to have safety and security.
You had democratic aspirations, did you not? You wanted to reform this country.
I said
this. Did you not?
Yes, I said this many
What
times.
happened to those democratic aspirations?
You,
Where did they go?
For me personally, yesterday, last year, 10 years ago, today, tomorrow, I'm the first person. I'm for all of them. I'm the first person. 10 years ago, I said, we need constitution, we need more freedom, we need democracy, we need election. I said this many, many times. But now...
But it didn't happen.
Yeah, okay,
and now you have an uprising on your hands.
No, it's not uprising. Now we have people who want to split the country, east and west. They want to create 3 or 4 states. Now you have people who are terrifying our people. Now you have terrorists, you have militia. Now the picture is different.
Who actually runs things in Libya? Is your father completely running the show these days, or are you running the show? How does it work here?
Okay. Do you think that you have 1 or 2 people running every business in this country? Please, this is in the movies. You have a still government. You have the army. You have the intelligence. You have the police. You have prime minister. You have the ministries. The whole government is functioning. It's a big army of officers and employees working. Everything is peaceful, is okay. Cities are, you know, like many cities in Libya are very peaceful and very calm. The life is very normal. The country is... You think my father that is managing everything? Come on.
No, I don't think he is. I wanted to know who was.
It's a fiction. Of course, fiction.
So you have a lot of say these days. Does your father listen to you? That's why I ask. Does your father listen to you? Does he take advice from you?
Can I tell you something? Mm-hmm. You know, these days, everybody is listening to everybody. Everybody is contributing. You know, my phone, my private number, I'm receiving every day hundreds or even thousands some days of calls and SMS from anonymous people. Everybody is involved now. Every Libyan, because everybody feels that there is a real threat against him, against his family, against his country. This is a national battle for everybody, really. It's not for my family or my father. This is the battle of every Libyan.
But why, if there is a threat against your family, do people have to die because of that? Has it crossed your mind? No, let me finish. Has it crossed your mind that the problem might be the family and the situation? Why do people have to die so that your family can stay in charge of things here?
I told you, we are fighting for our nation. And you're saying family. I didn't say family. The people here fighting for themselves, for their country. There is a point. The media, I mean, some media groups want to portray the issue as this is the battle of the family. It's the battle of the Libyans. That's why I told you, please, many times, go to the Libyans. We have 2 million people living here. Go and ask it. Ask 100. Ask 1,000. And you will get the real answer. Don't be confused. It's very simple. Take the camera and go across the street and ask any Libyan you want.
Do you think this problem is just going to go away now? now that it's surfaced to the degree it has, do you think it's possible to put it back in the box?
Two things. One, we hope that this crisis will change Libya into another, like, to be in another form, to be in another shape. So now, finally, we will have constitution. Now we have democracy, local governance, new laws. We will have, the reforms are coming.
Are you promising this to the people now?
No.
Have we made a breakthrough?
No.
So you are saying to the people,
no, it's coming. No.
You will give them a new constitution. You will give them reforms. Are you promising this to them?
Can you let me finish?
Go.
Because now, when I was talking about this 10 years ago, many people were laughing at me, think I'm just talking about, it's a fantasy. Now everybody realized that my ideas was not a fantasy. My idea was not a fantasy. It's a must. We have to change our country. We have to go forward. We have to create a new regime system. Everybody is convinced. Wait a second. Everybody is convinced. So Libya, we have just one direction to go forward. So now we believe that finally, now everybody believe that with freedom, democracy, we have to bring young people, we have to reform the everything from A to Z.
But look at the price your country is paying for the violence. I accept that the goals are admirable, if they are as you describe, but look at what this violence is doing to the country. The foreign workers that make this place tick over, skilled and unskilled, have left. They've fled. The city is practically not functioning because there's no one here to work. You have yourself and your family now become the subject of almost universal international condemnation. The UN Security Council was unanimous in their vote on sanctions and a referral to the International Criminal Court. Your family's money has been frozen, sanctions have been imposed on the country. The process you are going through is tearing this country.
First of all, it's a joke, please. We have money in Switzerland. It's a joke, please. Come on. We are not kids. Stop fooling us. We have no money outside. Give me a single evidence that show me our bank accounts. Show me. Second,
the bank accounts.
Show me that. No. Show me.
But that's the least of your problems. Your diplomatic immunity has been taken away. You can't even travel like you used to.
The West, we know them very well. When you are strong, they run after you. They are like cats. If you are weak, they want to be like tigers. We know this game. We tried them for a long time. The Americans, the NATO, come on, we don't pay attention to them. Please, come on. We know the organized media campaign against Libya. We know this very well. This country will survive. I know they want to split the country. They want to destroy it.